Before we start today's video, if you happen to see an ad before this video or during the video, please know that all proceeds from YouTube, from Google AdSense, from the ads that you may have seen will go directly towards helping the relief from the impact that Hurricane Nora caused here in Vallarta. Also, down below in the description, we will link some different organizations and GoFundMes and PayPals in which you can donate to directly if you so wish.
Today is August 30th, 2021, just about a day and a half after Hurricane Nora hit Vallarta. Now, obviously, today's video is going to be a little bit different as we show the aftermath throughout the city.
So the river came up here. I mean, that's all why there's all this mud here. I'm pretty sure flooded some, if not all of these houses. I mean, most of the residents here have a lot of their stuff outside of the house. There's firemen, people here helping them now. This is just the beginning. We're here with our amigo Conrad. Cuéntanos un poco de lo que pasó la noche del sábado, ¿sí?
Empezó sereno, poco. Un poco de sereno, lluvia,
Sí.
poco. Pero cierra, ahí sí mucha, descargó mucho. El foco bajó el río, brincó a la colonia de las CANOAS, por otra cuadra. Se juntaron aquí las aguas, corrió, para que tumbó el puente abajo. Y aquí se nos metió el agua en las casas, toda la vecindad aquí, toda la colonia. Y pues agua a la rodilla, nos echaron a perder.
El agua estaba hasta sus rodillas en tu casa.
Sí, todo echado a perder muebles,
lodo por aquí,
ropa, TV, freezer. Sí.
Entonces, por un tiempo tienes que moverse.
Sí, tal vez sí.
¿Cuánto tiempo llevas aquí en Vallarta?
Llevo aquí 50 años.
50 años.
Sí, aquí nací.
¿Y ha pasado algo similar antes?
Yo nunca había mirado esto.
No.
No, nunca lo había visto. Hasta el día del sábado.
Sí. It's one thing to read about what happened and to even know that this happened or that happened or that people's homes flooded, but talking to someone directly that was directly impacted by it is, I'm having to hold back tears because that's pretty powerful. But enough of my face. This is the Rio Quale. You can see the steps that go down here obviously aren't normally covered in water. A lot of debris washed up here. And this is the tip of the Isla Quale. The cultural center is right there. So the water's still pretty high several days later. You can see it's just still extremely high. This area looks completely different than it did yesterday when we came by here. Rio Quale. Making sandbags here because it is flooding right to the streets. I mean, that's the river. Pretty scary. I don't know, they've had some type of vehicles or something working because we put some rocks over here to block some of the water. But it looks like they built like a little barrier, a moat, if you will. Water was, we had filled up some sandbags. I say we, Hillary and I came for not very long, but there's a family and people from the COLONIA here doing it as well, filling up sandbags here, but water was still just pouring
Here,
through it.
I guess 24 hours ago, water was pouring over this. We had stacked sandbags. We were trying to build a rock wall because this is definitely a low area. You might be able to see behind me, there's water still standing in the streets. This is definitely a low point. So we had tried to build a rock wall, but it looks like they got professional help because this wall is a lot higher than
all of this was mostly underwater when we came. We put some rocks here. It looks like they added some extra sand. And all of this was water. Some of it is still water. Not sure how passable this. That low spot's all water. Wow, yeah, they've added a ton of dirt here to protect this restaurant, this nice restaurant here, Tinto Que. Had water coming out from the door. And this whole street was water. This house has a ton of sandbags at it. Hopefully that helps. Looks like a war zone. Oh yeah, this is the entrance to someone's house. All sand and water, meaning the river was that high. Continuing this way. Bridge over to the Isla is obviously unusable. I'm surprised it's still here, to be honest with you. The tree, that's a tree branch, if not the whole tree, another tree coming out the other side. You can really see how much sand is built up whenever there's something that was in the ground right here. Obviously there's roots and stuff, but I mean several inches of dirt, mud, and a downed, well, halfway down power line. This is the bridge that collapsed. I'm sure many of you have seen videos on Facebook. You can still see water, the river right there, but the water completely was going over the bridge and ultimately destroyed part of it, undermined the foundation of the Bonito Kitchen, co-work hotel area, and a good chunk of that corner of the building fell. The bridge is closed, obvious reasons, though it's still there. Water is extremely high. Power line with its pole. I'm not sure what that building was. It looks like it was under construction, and I don't know the status of this building. I hope it's evacuated.
It's like hanging. It's like half hanging.
This was the bridge. You can see the bridge there. there. A few thoughts as we're walking around is that some areas most areas are completely unaffected in terms of like structurally.
Yeah.
And it's odd, like you walk down Basilio Badillo and it's like Freddy's is packed, Capedoya, and you wouldn't even know what happened, and that's strange. The other thing is that there are a lot of people out working and helping.
Yes.
Protección Civil, CAP, the water people, bomberos.
Some things roped off. I feel like here's guys doing internet. I feel like the response, at first I was really concerned about how this is going to happen. Were people going to be without water and electricity for days, and how are they going to start repairs? But man, it's been quite the opposite. It has been quite the opposite. I feel like people are hard at work with their heads down. Vallarta is a strong city. Today we showed you guys just a little bit of the aftermath of Hurricane Nora here. Again, we are in the Emiliano Zapata neighborhood, sort of back into Buenos Aires, here in Coloso and Las Canoas. Again, this is only a small portion of the city. We just wanted to show you guys our particular neighborhood. All of the proceeds from this video will go directly to help the relief efforts here in Vallarta from Hurricane Nora. Along with that, we're going to put some links down below if you guys would like to help out other organizations here in PV that are helping with the relief. Thank you guys so much for watching. And what dog's climbing the tree? Thank you guys so much for watching, and sending you all a big hug today.